14th, and we are heading to Merrimack Spring State Park.
Merrimack Springs.
And we're going to do a little first of the year trout fishing. It's currently 14 degrees and easily the coldest trout fishing I think I've ever.
It's pretty close.
Participate.
Yeah, pretty close for me too. I fished in like 18 degrees. Had to keep dipping our poles in the water because our eyelets get freezing.
There you go. So we're going to be dealing with freezing eyes,
Yay!
eyelets, and he's going to be fly fishing. I'm going to be using a spin cast, a traditional rod and reel. He'll probably outfish me because it seems like this time of the year they prefer the mountain flies and
The mountain fly Skye.
mountain fly Skye and the white little mini jigs. So we'll turn this back on when we're getting ready, and hopefully we'll get some fish caught on camera just in time. We gotta fight the rush here.
Yeah.
So there's only a few other idiots out here. That's the sign. That's the buzzer, we call it. It lets you know it's time to fish. Yeah, so it's a minor update. We said, I don't remember what we said it was, but
What?
the temperature originally.
It dropped to like 13 when we dropped in this valley.
Right, when we got in this valley, it is 13 degrees currently.
But there's no wind.
There's no wind,
So we got that going for us.
and we're not fighting anybody.
Well, you know,
There's nobody here
yeah,
like,
I mean, it's a good thing we got here when we did because it's going to get really busy.
oh yeah. Everyone's itching to fish in 13-degree weather.
Can't open the stupid cigar.
The lady, when we had to pay $5 to get in here, the lady kind of looked at us like we were nuts.
You are stupid.
You're stupid. She kind of looked like, are you joking? You kidding?
We were just happy it was $5 because we only had $6 on it.
$6. So we were at Merrimack Spring Park. I just want to clarify. I think I accidentally said Merrimack State Park.
Yes.
There is a difference, and I always get those confused. But this is Merrimack Spring Park, and we are going to do a little catch and release trout fishing. That's the goal.
That's the beehole.
Skye's putting on his leader, or whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm trying so whenever you
My pole's getting in the way.
whenever you have to tie on your fly line, you have to have a leader. So I always disassemble my leader and tie a brand new one on every time we get done. So that's what I'm fixing to do now. I got my little string line, a 3-pound test, and once I get this thing set up, we're gonna tie her on there and get a indicator on there and get the fly on and get in the water.
Get in the water.
Get in the water. So
Nice warm water.
nice one.
Skye cast twice and landed a fish. A little bluegill.
Yeah, little red-eyed bluegill thing.
Oh, is it a goggle eye?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like a goggle eye.
Yeah, I think that's a little goggle eye. Not the species we're after, but hey, we'll take it. I have an orange spinner, rooster tail, single hook. That's all you can use this time of year. I have no idea if this will really work for winter trout. I'm not used to casting with gloves on, but it is 13 degrees outside. There's frost in all the grass. A little bit of snow even down here. More snow than up north, which is weird. There are trout hitting the top of the water feeding. So Skye's got the right setup, I think, for this, but we'll try her anyway for a little bit and then I'll switch. Skye hooked the first trout. The battle is on. You got stuff all froze up. Not a bad fish.
No?
If we was keeping, I'd probably keep him.
Yeah, he's kind of chunky. He's not very long, but yeah.
Let's see this squatch grip.
That thing was just hanging in there. Yeah, he's not bad. He's actually pretty warm. Coming
Yeah.
right out here.
Fish number 2. That's a trout.
I thought it was a bass.
Am I still blinking red? Good. Looks like I need to be swapping to the mop fly.
It's a male.
Yeah, he's got that long jaw, doesn't he? You found your honey hole.
Yeah.
My current issue, ice.
Get the pole in the water.
I will. I just on the camera.
Ice. Yeah. Mine's doing the same thing.
If Skye lands another one, I'm going to switch to the mop fly. Well. Fishes do like my spinner. Dang, he's aggressive. If I can get him out from under that moss there. He's not a trout, he's a smallmouth. And he's not a bad smallmouth either. I was like, dang, that fish is fighting hard. Just a glove. My finger touched him, right? Doesn't that count? Don't get that hook with your finger there, partner. There we go. Alright. Smallmouth, guys. The camera's kind of awkward, but nice fish, nice fish. Freedom. Oh, nice. Let me see that. I don't think I ever got.
Hybrid brown. Yep. See the difference in color?
Oh, wow. He's got eagle spots on him.
Yeah. First brown I ever caught up here. Not like that, anyways.
Or he looks more like a rainbow color-wise.
I think it's a hybrid.
A hybrid? Huh.
Hybrid brown looking thing, but yeah,
That's cool. How big do you think that smallmouth was?
that was a pretty good size, dude.
He was a pound, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Man, my freaking guts messing with me.
Uh-oh.
Give it a drink of water and warm my hands up.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be out here trying to catch it.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Since Skye's not here, I am going to fish down a little bit by his hole. I'm sure he won't care. I didn't get this hook set, but this feels like a fairly decent fish, actually. Or it's just a normal trout. Pretty color on him if I can get him in. He's not bad, actually. Dang, well that's really a nice fish. Like, that's a two pounder, I'd argue. I'd definitely say it's a 2-pounder. Beautiful fish. Old Skye ain't here to see him. Be free, partner. I just released a really nice trout. I'd say 2 pounds and some change.
Get it on camera?
Yeah, long. He filled my net.
Huh?
It was pretty long. He filled my net.
Really?
Real pretty pink. I mean, bright pink.
Oh, dude.
Had a long jaw. I think it was a male.
I hit that cigar earlier and it jacked me all up. I ate my pack of donuts. Other than my freaking fingertip, dude.
I ditched my gloves. I got tired of them. I don't. My hands are adjusted right now, so.
Well, I'm better now, but dude, before, I don't know if it's because I just left my hand sit out and I touched that trout, dude, my fingertips were hurting so bad, I thought they were frostbite. The tips of my right hand,
Good night.
the tips of my fingers were purple when I got to the truck.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, I had to go.
I threw.
Where'd you catch him at?
You see that tree that's hanging down with all those lures and stuff hanging off? I threw right there. I mean, as soon as it hit the water, he bit it.
If you can get to that, yeah, that bank over there is really good. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Oh man. That's the end of that. I got a few more, thank goodness, but yeah, I ain't saving that one. Oh, I lied, I am saving it. Dang, that fish hit hard.
Oh, you got your lure. Oh, good.
Yeah, I saved it. I didn't think I could save that one, but I saved it.
It's not bad. They're all been pretty good.
Yeah, every trout I've seen so far.
All right. That's why I like coming down here, even though you gotta release them. They most of them are actually pretty decent sized trout. So.
He's even running some drag a little bit. Every fish we caught's been over a pound.
Oh yeah, easily. Another male.
Yeah.
Nice.
With 2 hands or yeah, like that. I just hooked one. All that ice is just like flying off my reel. So I just hooked one.
Oh, you did.
Fighting good, ain't he? I haven't even spotted him yet. Oh. Yeah, but he's a smallmouth. Yeah. I was like, he's fighting a little different than a trout. Look at that. Not too shabby. All right, back you go, partner. He makes 3, 2 smallmouths and 1 trout. If you're wanting to warm up, maybe I could try my hand at your fly rod.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
You might have to walk me through.
Yeah, the main thing. Mine's not an expensive rig or nothing, but like once you get it kind of started here. But as you just let line out of it, you just kind of keep. This is how I do it. So I roll cast a bunch.
What is that? How do you roll cast?
So when you bring it back to here and then you flip it forward straight down to the water,
yeah,
it will roll. See, it rolls the string.
Yeah, out there.
As more line you let out, the further out it'll get. But setting the hook
is it too?
You want to keep like one hand here.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of line left, so when you set the hook, you're pulling and setting at the same time.
Gotcha.
Somewhere around there. I'll take your pull and put it up here.
Thank you. So you just pull it out.
Right. And you don't need much. If you got a foot of line out, if you bring it back to you, and then whip it forward. Now you're going too sideways. It's got to be like more straight up.
Straight up and down,
yeah,
like.
Straight, yeah. Right there. Okay. Now you kind of got it to flip a little bit. So instead you're going like this. You need to go more. When you bring it up to like here, and then roll it out, and you can kind of get it to direct more in front of you. Okay, there. Okay, so see how it kind of went? It went a little bit more that way.
Yeah.
You're still doing it a little hard, I think. Not as hard. Nope, not that hard.
Almost still hooks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gave it a good effort, I think.
My line's.
I do actually have a fly rod at my parents' house.
Oh, you
somewhere.
do?
Yeah.
Here, you hold that. Give me that. I'm gonna redo my bobber here. It kind of slid on me a little bit.
Oh, I see it.
I caught over a 2-pounder right in that hole with just barely throwing my line over there the last time we were here. So they're in here.
They're in here. All right. So what I'm doing, we moved down and I switched tactics. I'm now using a weighted leader or indicator. Sorry, weighted indicator in the mop fly. So far, Skye's got 6 trout, I think, or at least 5 trout and a goggle eye. I had 2 smallmouth and a single trout, and look at that! Like threw in immediately, hooked that little fish. What does that make? 7? That one hit hard. Well, this kind of stuff ain't gonna help me out. I've done that a few times now. Let's get dynamic shots of Skye's battle here with this pretty decent fish, actually. Rages. It's raging.
You're not supposed to drive up there.
See ya. Not too bad. She's chunky.
Yeah, he's a fat little thing, isn't he? That's probably one of the bigger fish I think I've caught, weight-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to the one that I netted.
Really?
Yeah, mine was pretty big. That one's long too, though. Mine was really long.
Was he? Real long?
Yeah, like he filled my net.
Filled your net.
Filled it, I say.
Oh, it's not even a trout.
He's a goggle or a sunfish.
A true sunfish. Man, look at the color on that.
Yeah, he's a neat little fish, ain't he? We should make that the profile picture.
The profile picture?
The thumbnail. Your sunfish.
Sunfish. Yeah. Get to getting. Yeah, he has a crazy looking color though, don't he? He's got like the blue and. Get his frickin' mouth up in here now. The blue on it's pretty crazy looking.
Yeah, I don't know how well this camera will pick up those colors. It's not my Hero 7. He's fighting like a smallmouth.
Is he?
And because he is. Yep. Yep, I lost him. He just got off.
Oh no.
Yes, he is a nice sized fish, so I saw him. I sees that. He's yanking your line out.
I know, I just tightened up the freaking thing. It's going on.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. Really good. You ever get up here? Oh boy. That's good. This dude's a go-getter, I'm telling you. He's a tempting.
Have you touched him yet?
I did touch him on that go-around, yeah. I did touch him, so he does count. But I'd still just like to get the pains on him.
I would too. You can hold him up for the final catch of the video.
He's hooked pretty good. He is a fighter, for sure. There we go.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. And I have finished our day. Fished basically, when did it last?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Alright, so we fished till about 30 minutes till. Skye, how many fish you catch?
About 31.
Of the 31.
Of the 31, I did catch 3 browns that were like more the hybrid looking brown trout. And a couple goggle eye, I think 2 goggle eye, and then all the rest of them was trout fishes.
Just good old rainbows.
Good old rainbows.
Oh, and you caught that sunfish.
And I got the sunfish, yeah.
And to show you the difference, because I consider myself a decent angler, objects to that, but I only caught 7. How did you catch your fish?
What do you mean, like?
You were using a fly rod, mop fly?
I stuck with a mop fly all day. I think I only used like 4 of my mop flies today. And there was no point in switching lures. So I just pretty much stuck with a mop fly and did the old fly rod.
I was using a nice sized trout. Got him in. He thrashed right by my feet when I was trying to get the hook out, and just tore that thing to pieces. I bent all the heck. I tried to straighten it out, but she wasn't true no more. So,
And once they ain't true, they gotta go.
yeah, so I had to switch to this other deal. And it was the same color as the water, and it had, the spoon was, it was like the same, it wasn't very reflective, and the fish just didn't. I seen them chase it a little bit, but they were not hitting it. I tried the mop fly myself, and I had multiple hits. I would say like 10 at least, and I missed every single one of them.
It is very hard to do the drift style fishing, where you're casting upstream and letting it drift down and trying to keep all the slack out of your line using a spinner reel. It's very difficult. It can be done, but it is very difficult.
So yep, that's our trip in a nutshell, and we'll be signing off. Sayonara.
That right there is the golden ticket. Golden ticket.
Golden ticket.
Because I got a golden ticket.